Welcome to your ID3 Walkaround. Sharp lines, many sustainable high-quality materials, and a host of exciting features and functions. That's what we're going to look at together. I'm sure you're going to love your ID3. Your ID offers you a mix of technology and comfort from the moment you unlock your vehicle. It will welcome you and even look in your direction with its headlights when you approach your ID with your vehicle key. As soon as you touch the door handle, your ID will automatically unlock. Locking it is just as easy. Just touch the door handle and your ID will lock by itself. You can also use your vehicle key to unlock and lock the vehicle. It's also possible with your ID to let some fresh air in remotely, on hot summer days for example. Simply press and hold the unlock button on the key and all the windows will open. Your ID can do more online. For example, you can use the app to start the air conditioning or check the charge level while you're out and about. To use the mobile online services and save your personalized settings, you will need to connect your ID with Volkswagen. Your Volkswagen partner may already have done this for you. If not, here's how to do it. As soon as you press the brake pedal, your ID is ready. Install the Volkswagen app on your smartphone, create an account, and let the app guide you through all the steps. Finally, scan the QR code on your infotainment screen. Your Volkswagen ID user account is now connected to your ID. You are now logged in as a user and can use the mobile online services for your ID in your Volkswagen app. In addition, your personal settings are instantly linked to your Volkswagen ID user account. Your ID adapts to suit you. Depending on the equipment, you can adjust your seat manually, or as in this case, electrically, and save the position. A back massage makes a good seating position even more comfortable. If your ID is equipped with electric seats, you can use the comfortable massage function. You can also adjust the steering wheel position in height and in depth. To adjust your exterior mirrors, use the rotary knob in the driver's door. That way, you'll have a good view of the traffic behind you. You can also personalize various features via the infotainment menu. For example, under Background, you can choose your favorite light theme. Or under Sound, you can personalize your sound settings. Just try out all the settings to see what you prefer. That's how it's becoming more and more your ID. All your settings will automatically be saved in your user profile. Use the control panel in the door to operate the side windows, in the front, and via the rear button in the rear as well. If you press and hold the rear button, you can control all the windows simultaneously. A properly illuminated road is crucial for your safety. The settings for the exterior lighting are controlled via the touch panel next to the steering wheel. In auto mode, your ID automatically switches between daytime running light and dip beam, so you can fully concentrate on driving. Especially handy when you switch on the main beam in this mode, your ID will automatically switch to dip beam when there's oncoming traffic, for example. If your ID is equipped with IQ Light, you will benefit from the innovative Matrix technology. This allows you to activate the poor weather light, for example, which will illuminate the road more widely and reduce unpleasant reflections. That makes things more comfortable and safer for you. Your ID is ready when you are. Everything that has to do with driving modes and the parking brake is controlled via the driving mode selector. Before you move off, press the brake pedal and select a driving mode. Select D or B to drive forward. D stands for drive. In this mode, your ID makes use of its momentum and recovers energy when you press the brake pedal. B stands for brake. This driving mode increases energy recovery as you drive, braking your ID as soon as you take your foot off the accelerator. This is particularly useful if you accelerate or brake frequently, for example, in city traffic. To reverse, select R. Press the parking button to activate the parking brake. You are now ready to move off with your ID. speak to your ID. For example, if you say, "Hello ID, I'm cold," your ID will increase the temperature in the interior. Or for little romance, say, "Hello ID, show me the stars." And your ID will open the sunblind under the panoramic sunroof. Your ID will react to numerous commands. You can find an overview of them under Help, selecting the speech item. The infotainment system is the control center of your ID. Here you can operate functions, adjust settings, choose apps, navigate, make phone calls, listen to music, and much more. Tap on one of the tiles to open a menu. The Home button always takes you back to the main menu. You can arrange the tiles as you like. Simply tap, hold, and then move them. Besides the main menu, the home screen is particularly handy. Here, extra large tiles show you your favorite functions. You can also customize this view and set up quick access to the map or your vehicle data, for example. Swipe down from the top of the screen with your finger to open the control center. Here you can switch between bright and dark mode, for example. Wherever you want to go, your ID will be happy to guide you there. Simply use voice control and say where you want to go, or enter your destination via your infotainment system. In the navigation menu, you can start navigation based on your favorites or suggested destinations. Search will show you points of interest such as parking spaces or charging stations. Here you can also enter a destination manually. Tap the heart to make any destination a favorite. Your ID also offers convenience on longer trips. The dynamic route planner automatically takes the charge level into account. Based on your driving behavior, it works out where you should stop to charge. Navigation instructions are displayed on the infotainment screen, in your ID cockpit, and, if available, on the AR head-up display as well. You can find out more about navigation online. Your ID automatically takes care of a good climate in the interior. But of course you can also adjust the settings manually via the climate menu. For example, you can adjust the ventilation and temperature by tapping or via the slider. And here you can return to auto mode. The steering wheel heating and seat heating can also be controlled via the infotainment system. Or you can adjust the seat heating by tapping here with 2 fingers. In addition to the classic view, you can also switch to the smart climate view. This quite simply does exactly what you ask it to, like warm your hands, for example. Most probably, you want to make phone calls, listen to music, or have access to your contacts in your ID. For this, simply pair your smartphone with your ID via Bluetooth. Open the overview of available Bluetooth connections on your smartphone and choose your ID. If a code appears on the infotainment screen, you will need to confirm it on your smartphone. Especially handy, once paired, your ID will automatically recognize your smartphone again. Once your smartphone is connected to your ID via Bluetooth, you can also use App Connect. This displays your smartphone content on the infotainment screen. To achieve this, open the App Connect menu. Depending on which smartphone you use, you can choose between different interfaces. Simply let the system guide you through all further steps. Your smartphone is not only safely stored in your ID center console, it also charges automatically there. The magic word is inductive charging. This symbol on your infotainment screen shows that charging is in progress. You can also charge your smartphone via a USB interface, of course. There are 4 of them in your ID, 2 in the front and 2 in the rear. The ID light under the windscreen offers intelligent support. It welcomes you, shows charging progress, alerts you to incoming calls, or helps you navigate, for example. In an emergency, it alerts you to an emergency braking. Good visibility should be a matter of course. In rainy conditions, you can activate the wipers via this lever. If you select interval, your ID will control the wipers automatically based on your driving speed and the intensity of rain. If you like, You can adjust the sensitivity of the rain sensor yourself. And of course, there are also the classic low and high positions to manually set the wiping frequency. At Volkswagen, IQ Drive stands for Intelligent Assistance Systems that support you as you drive, park and maneuver. You can find more detailed tutorials about them online. Depending on your equipment package, a number of assistance systems are available to you. Tap on Driver Assist to display an overview of them in your ID. Here, you can activate and deactivate individual assistance systems and adjust further settings. Your ID can help you maintain your preset maximum speed and distance to the vehicle in front. The assistance systems for this are the ACC and Front Assist. The ACC can adapt your speed to the current speed limits and the course of the road ahead. Front Assist can warn you of critical situations and even brake automatically in an emergency. There are situations in which your ID can support you with corrective steering intervention. Lane Assist helps you stay in your lane, taking the strain off you as you drive. Side Assist can alert you to dangerous lane changes. When you switch on the indicator to change lanes, an LED light in the exterior mirror tells you if there's a car in your blind spot or approaching fast from behind. In dangerous situations, the LED light will flash conspicuously. Travel Assist with Swarm data combines many useful assistance features. It keeps you in lane, maintains the distance to the vehicle in front, keeps you to your set maximum speed and adapts your speed to the current limit and the course of the road ahead. All this works particularly reliably if your ID uses Swarm data. For extra comfort, Travel Assist can also actively support you when changing lanes on motorways. Your ID can help you get in and out of parking spaces. At speeds of up to 40 km per hour, your ID searches for suitable parallel parking spots. At up to 20 km per hour, it also finds perpendicular parking bays. Your ID can park for you. All you need to do is monitor the parking process and intervene if necessary. Your ID can also drive out of parallel parking spaces. Also handy, if you get stuck while trying to park, your ID will finish the job for you. Your ID can even learn individual parking maneuvers. If you have Park Assist Plus with memory function, you can teach your ID to park in your carport or garage. Simply park your ID once yourself and save the maneuver. Your ID will remember the parking maneuver and all you need to do is monitor the operation. You can charge your ID at home or when you are out and about. Usually, the most convenient option is to charge at home via a wallbox such as the ID charger. Simply plug the charging connector into your ID and charging will begin. Out and about, there are plenty of public charging stations. Some are even free of charge. The dynamic route planner of your navigation system will suggest appropriate charging stops. On long trips, you can recharge your ID super fast at quick charging stations, so even longer distances are not a problem. And by the way, with Plug and Charge, you don't even need your charging card. Log in, charging and payment. All this happens automatically. Find out more online. WeCharge offers you different charging tariffs. The benefits? You can charge not just at home but all across Europe. WeCharge allows you to use many fee-based public charging stations and pay via your WeCharge account. It also gives you access to quick charging stations, for example, from Ionity. The WeCharge in-car app helps you find charging stations and have your navigation system guide you there. As you already know from your computer or smartphone, software updates improve performance and security. It's the same with your ID. As soon as an update is available, your infotainment system will notify you and guide you through all the necessary steps. The in-car shop in your ID provides you with useful apps such as the service appointment scheduling, and you can flexibly initiate upgrades, for example for a navigation or air conditioning system. In addition, you can renew your WeConnect Plus contract here to continue using all its services for your ID in the future. Now you're a little more familiar with your ID. And of course, you can dive much deeper into each of these topics. See what we've prepared for you online. Your personal Volkswagen dealer is also there for you to answer all your questions. They also offer regular inspections and maintenance to keep your ID in peak condition. So, have a great time and enjoy your trips with your ID3.
Volkswagen.